for us, it's very important that we are very focused on the economy and the economic growth and the opportunities that we can grasp there. But also, we are very focused on building diplomatic relations with traditional allies and our friends, historical friends such as UAE. That was throughout the from the Yugoslav times towards the independence of Montenegro, and after post-independence period, we have had tremendous relations with our friends from the UAE, and we want to keep these relations very tightly near us. As well as in terms of the economy, we have doubled the GDP in the last almost 5 years. So it's probably the highest growth, definitely in Europe, but maybe even wider than Europe. I haven't checked the data. So I think there are many opportunities that are arising currently in Montenegro. Obviously, many challenges. When you have such a high growth rates, there are many challenges that you always have to be mindful of. So we have to be very, very careful about these challenges. We are building a lot of infrastructure. We're starting like a big infrastructure cycle for the next 7-8 years. We want to build around 490 kilometers of highways. We are restructuring 2 airports, major airports, 2 international airports in Montenegro. We're also restructuring a big port. We are restructuring railways. So we have a lot of tasks on our agenda. Obviously, we want all the people, locals as well as tourists, business people from outside, to feel safe in Montenegro. So we are ramping up like our police force and all the security agencies. We are also one of the countries in the region that harbor peace and good relations with everybody in the region. We are maybe the only country in the region of Balkan that has good relations with all the countries. So which is not easy, frankly, in that region. It's not the easiest region in the world, but we highly appreciate and we like our neighbors and friends very much. As I mentioned, we have fantastic relations with Serbia, Kosovo, Croatia, Bosnia, Bulgaria, North Macedonia, Greece, Slovenia, Hungary, basically everybody in the region. So we want to utilize our unique position that we, while having bold values and showing what we stand for, we also keep fantastic relations with everybody with a lot of respect. In that sense, we are maybe, we call ourselves Balkan for beginners. You either start your journey from Montenegro or you end your journey in Montenegro. So I can just talk from my government's perspective that was around only for 1 year. And what we are trying to do, we have existing relations through the investments and through the business ties that stem from the period before 10 or 15 years. And these are the corporates or the entities that for maybe in the last 3-4 years, because we had the period of political instability, they were facing a bit of uncertainty how they're going to be treated, etc. And generally, like the economy was not in a how to say, previous governments were not as focused on the economy as the current one. And secondly, they didn't have such a large majority that we currently have. So now we have in parliament 2/3 of the parliament supporting our government. We also are very business focused, business oriented, and as I said, we highly appreciate our traditional friends. So I think in the last 1 year, all the UAE corporates could see the renewed will to rebuild our ties, to strengthen our ties, to have all the business interests of the UAE companies, of UAE government, fully protected, and to enhance our partnership in the future. So it's a very interesting summit, I think unique in the world, where you have, apart from the host, UAE friends, we also see a lot of other representatives of states, of businesses, of NGOs, etc. So it's always very interesting to exchange views and to learn a lot, frankly. So this time around, I think I learned a lot, much more than, people expect the prime ministers to contribute to the discussion. But this time, I think I was the one who was on the receiving end, who really appreciated a lot of knowledge that was exchanged, and a lot of new business ties that are redeveloped, and good messages that we can send to the world and to our UAE friends as well. Montenegro is back to business. Montenegro is now, I think, center of definitely of the Balkans, center of Eastern Europe, center of stability, of prosperity, of economic growth, and we are ready to partner with the world.